Language is often described as a tool for communication, a tool for expressing ideas, and a tool for connecting with others. But language is much more than that. Language is not only something we use, language is something that shapes us. The way we speak changes the way we think, and the way we think changes the way we live. Most people believe that thoughts come first and language comes after. We think something, and then we try to find words to express it. But in reality, this is not always how it works. Very often, we cannot think clearly until we have the right words. Language does not simply follow thought. Language organizes thought. Have you ever felt confused, anxious, or overwhelmed, but you could not explain exactly why? You knew something was wrong, but you could not name it. In moments like these, the problem is not the situation itself. The problem is the lack of clear language. Without clear language, our thoughts remain tangled. When language is vague, thinking becomes vague. When thinking is vague, decision-making becomes difficult. And when decisions are difficult, life begins to feel heavy. Not because life is impossible, but because our inner structure is weak. Many people say, I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know what I feel. I don't know what to do. But often what they truly mean is, I don't yet have the words. Language gives shape to experience. When something happens in your life, it is neutral at first. It becomes painful or meaningful only after you interpret it. And interpretation happens through language. This is why the words you use with yourself matter so deeply. If your inner language is emotional, dramatic, or absolute, your inner world will feel unstable. If you constantly say, "This is terrible. I can't handle this. This always happens to me," your mind accepts these words as truth, and slowly, your reality adjusts to match them. Learning a language is not only about learning how to speak to others, it is also about learning how to speak to yourself. When you learn another language, something interesting begins to happen. You notice that you cannot express everything in the same way. You are forced to slow down. You must choose your words carefully. You must think before you speak. And in this process, you begin to observe your own thoughts. Take English as an example. English often values clarity over emotion, structure over exaggeration. When speaking English, you are encouraged to ask yourself, what is my main point? What is essential? What can be removed? This habit slowly changes the way you think. You start to realize that many thoughts are unnecessary. Many reactions are automatic. Many emotions are amplified simply by the words we choose. When you describe your problems in a foreign language, you often feel less overwhelmed, not because the problem disappears, but because you are no longer inside it. You are observing it. You are holding it at arm's length. And this small distance gives you back control. Language helps you separate three things: what happened, what you think about what happened, and how you feel about what happened. Most suffering comes from mixing these three together. Language helps you untangle them. We often underestimate how much our inner dialogue shapes our life. The sentences you repeat in your mind become the limits of your world. If you tell yourself, "I'm bad at languages," your mind will stop trying. If you say, "I need more time," your mind stays open. The difference is not intelligence. The difference is language. Learning a language is a slow process. There are no shortcuts, no dramatic moments, and that is precisely why it is powerful. It teaches patience. It teaches humility. It teaches you to accept progress without perfection. This discipline transfers into life. You become less reactive, less emotional, more grounded, not because you feel less, but because you understand more. Language is the bridge between chaos and order, between emotion and understanding, between reaction and choice. You do not need perfect grammar to begin thinking differently. You only need awareness. Awareness of the words you use. Awareness of the stories you tell yourself. Language is the key to thought, and thought is the foundation of action. Every day, with every sentence you choose, you are shaping the direction of your life. Choose words that clarify. Choose words that slow you down. Choose words that leave space for growth. Because the language you live in becomes the life you live.